So really quick, you have pictures of how these ships were built. This is something that I am familiar with, okay, in the construction of shipbuilding. So basically you got a dry dock, and I will pull out like this. But basically you have a dry dock with this picture right here. You have scaffolding on the sides. You have a crane right here, you know, crane on the other side, but they do what they call grand blocking. So they build the ship in pieces inside of the dry dock. All right. Let me see something. Where's that picture? So here is what we call the third stage of construction. This is where you do your block fit up. All right. And this part right here would be the inner bottoms. Okay. And this is the outer hull of the shell. Okay, of the ship, and then these are your inner bottoms here. Down below here, this is where your keel is going to sit. You can't see it because it's off the picture, but the keel is going to be right here. And that's like the most heaviest, thickest part of the ship. It's basically like the spine of the ship. So when these ships were built, model maker right here, okay, but when these ships were built, they were actually extended and retrofitted from a different brand. I think it's Premier Cruise Line. But you have your propeller here. All right. And Bob's valve. And then let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So this picture right here, I don't know how well y'all can see that. Here's your shaft. All right. This is your propeller. That's your rudder. All right. So this is on the shaft and propeller style ship. Now, newer ships have what we call azipods, and azipods have the motors. It's like an electric motor. It sits right above where the propeller would sit, and they rotate 360 degrees. All right, so all of your newer Royal Caribbean ships, so Celebrity, I think the newer Wish, there's the newer Carnival ship that's coming out, like all the newer ships, they're gonna have what we call azipods. All right, it's basically a diesel electric style ship power plant, and it allows the ship to turn on a dime, and that's basically how you can get in and out of port way easier. Okay, when it comes to propeller and rudder, you got to have forward bow thrusters. These are the bow thrusters. Okay, there's 3 of them here. This is what pushes the ship port to starboard. So they're center line. So what they're underneath is actually this right here. That's your bulbous bow. So that's in the very front of the ship, because this is the bow of the ship right here. All right. All right. It basically sitting on the spine of the ship, and these forward bow thrusters allow the ship to push. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm up here filming. All right. We just saw them last night. So the bow thrusters actually allow the ship to move in and out of port, either starboard or port sides. It depends on which way they're coming in. So when we get to Ensenada, I'll show you guys which way the ship is moored up to the pier. I think it's gonna be on port side. I can't remember from the videos from before, but they're gonna use bow thrusters to push all that weight over. So just a little shipbuilding knowledge for you guys. So really quick, I wanted to let you guys know about a quick story about me. One of my former jobs was a ship fitter. This guy right here with this torch is a ship fitter. Okay, that's exactly what I used to. Now he's on the bulbous bow. Okay, and back then he should have had a harness or something to keep him safety wise. Not good. Okay, because you could fall off that and like die. Okay, so I don't know if that scaffolding down here has a plank or something to catch him, but he has no harness on or nothing like that. But you can see the torch that he's using. Okay, this is the same type of torch that I use. It looks like he was maybe using a scarfing technique of some sort. Then at the end, maybe for a pad eye, and taking that off, or it could have been a straw. No, that could have been a pad eye because the whole joint is already welded all the way around. So you have looks like gas and acetylene coming in, either natural gas and oxygen or acetylene and oxygen, some type of a mix in order to get that flame. This guy right here is a ship fitter. That's what was one of the jobs that I used to do at the new construction yard that I used to work at NASCO. So that right there is kind of putting into perspective what I used to do for a living, all right? And that's why I'm so attached to the ships now, because I can just point out something like that and it won't be your average everyday, you know, oh yeah, look at these pictures, these are cool. No, okay, I can tell you in detail what's going on. All right, so anyways, we'll catch up with y'all in a minute.
It right there should rotate when they bring the lines on board. These are capstans. Right, if you look, that one there has mooring lines on it. Right, ship ties in. They pay out the rope. Right, got an electric motor right there that pays out the rope so that they can use that to tie the ship up. With the grand handle right there, which is a brake that stops that. Right, come over here. You got a chain, anchor chain. It's showing you yellow caution shots. Each shot. Different colors. When you see red to dead, that means you're at the end of your anchor.
Yeah.
Right now we got the yellow shots, which means that we're getting close to it.
Right.
So as the anchor drops in the water, the wild cap spins and pulls the chain out of the chain locker. The chain locker is at the bottom of the ship. That red thing you see right there, that's a brake. So as the chain is paying out, you start rotating that, right? It looks like it's hydraulic.
Yeah, that's hydraulic. I can tell by the lines. Yeah, those are half-inch hydraulic line on there, rated for about 600 psi. So maybe a little more than that. Those are kinds that I use at work. Yeah.
So if you look in the back, you see all the mooring lines.
Those are mooring lines back there.
We're going to be using that tomorrow when we tie up and tie this in.
Yeah.
You see the red piping that goes along, that's part of the fire main system.
Yeah, that's all fire main system. It's something that I work on all the time, supplying water to the ships. And also has different stations like AFFF and maybe CO2 and things like that. So
yeah, I see the CO2 piping.
Yeah. So and then your main 1.5-inch line goes across, and then you got branches of 1/2-inch branch that comes up and off of that on either side. You got pad eyes that come off the I-beam up at the top, and that's within the rig. And each I-beam has an actual load limit on it. So
it's like they got a fire heat sensors.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got your heat sensors.
Fire heat sensors.
Yeah. So, I mean, for an older ship, it's actually kept really well up in here. It's pretty clean to be an old ship. Yeah, everything. This is the crane right behind us.
Rotate.
Yeah, I think those do rotate, yeah.
So these rotate.
Yeah, they'll pull out the mooring lines here. They're anchor here, yeah. They sneak it through, and then they go straight down out of that porthole over there.
So this would be called anchor windlass, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is your anchor room or anchor windlass room. So not many people video it like this, as far as naming the parts and pieces. I mean, I'm staring at an electric motor above me right now with cable. Looks like it could rig something. It's a crane track, so.
See the red handles right here for the brake.
Yeah, that's for the brake, yeah.
When you look at that red handle right there, it looks like that's for clutching.
No, I see it, yeah.
The unit in and out.
Yeah, in and out.
Yeah, it looks like you got some pelican. You can hardly see it, but if you look up forward, you got the little pelican claws. They'll probably hold the chain in place. See the red ones?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the claw, hydraulic maybe.
I think so too, yeah.
But you got air stations over there. So
that's what I see, yeah, yeah.
Pneumatic.
So So if you look right through here, there's an air station sitting right there. Usually somebody will hook up a half-inch air or a 3/4 inch air feed, and then that'll provide you with ship's air is what we call it. And you can do anything with that, any type of pneumatic tool.
That looks like a ramp right here.
Yeah, so this is a ramp for when they want to. Once we go to the pier side. Once we hit pier side, this ramp will come down for the crew to monitor where the mooring line is going to be and communicate with the guys on the pier. So yeah, no, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little snippet about things. I just noticed this right here. That's a ball valve, and I work with ball valves every day at work. That looks like to be 1/4 inch, maybe a half inch ball valve. Yeah, it's a half inch. That's a half inch ball valve. So I am a trained pipe fitter. So when I see things like this is for air. There's an air fitting right here. That's what we call a Hansen fitting. So you got a little moisture behind it. Ship from, what is it, 1998? 97? Is when they did the refitting from Premier Cruise Lines. So, yeah, no, I just want to take a look and show you guys a little bit about, my knowledge, a little bit of naval knowledge for y'all. I will update y'all later. You guys catch the rest of the videos when I post them. All right.